My nigga Burger really got good hair on that thing. You gotta unmute your mic, Matt.
I can't even see you, Darrell, but I ain't never saw Burger Hill looking that.
My
Yeah.
Burger got a whole perm out here. Man, what's up,
I
y'all? What's
mean,
up, man? You can see me
do
now,
I
Matt?
need to come out and come back in? No, I genuinely can't see you.
I can see you, so it gotta be you. I can see you
All
and
right,
hear
well,
you.
you can see me and hear me.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up, man. How y'all doing today?
It's definitely gonna be a good night, man. What's up with y'all, man? All my people's in the comments already. What's up with y'all? That nigga
I hope.
Lee.
Say, man, I'm not gonna even stunt, man. My. Well, you say it's gonna be a good show, but my heart is a little heavy over the current events going on at McMain High School.
Absolutely.
But we're and I just got some backstory on that. I mean, we're gonna definitely get to the. And pardon me from looking down, y'all. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to share this shit in all of the groups. Um,
You trying to do what everybody
but
should be doing. Everybody need to share this
yeah,
video.
yeah,
Like,
like
subscribe if
our
you
shit
haven't done it. You dig?
on
Tag some
YouTube.
people.
Yes,
Tag
yeah,
All your McMain people you know. Tag them on in here. Um, we got a lot of good stuff we won't get to. But what's happening with y'all, man? It's been a little week. It's the Holy One's birthday. Band Jesus, you know himself.
yes,
He's
sir.
getting old in this bitch with his perm. You dig? My dude got on on his toga
My
with a
nigga Burger
trombone in
is
his hand.
man. My nigga Burger and jump. But let me come out and come back in so I can see you. I'm about
All
to leave
right,
right out and come right back in. Okay.
all right. Facts, Clarence. I like that, man. If you're on YouTube, man, first off, welcome on YouTube, on Facebook. You know, on anything, whatever stream y'all watching on, I want to say y'all welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, y'all subscribe. You know, y'all share this video. Um, Man, looks confused again. You can't
I
see me
really
still?
can't see you.
Man,
Yeah,
I don't
but
know what's going on with you.
I'm gonna just rock my shit like this. What's happening, Janae? What's up? I hope all is well. Man, listen, what we getting to first? Can we start off with the bad, please?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Bruh, this McMain shit. I like um I don't know, man. Like sometimes I wish adults could see past themselves and consider that whatever decision this is I'm about to make, it's gonna affect children. And for instance, this is Ja's senior year. Ja is a friend of this show. Um, I can't imagine what my senior year would be like if I didn't have no band director. Uh, it I don't know the circumstances surrounding that brother leaving, but I hear the administration is well. That's just it, darling. I don't know the situation, but I hear that. I hear that. Um, I hear that the administration ain't about shit over there. I mean, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that that brother had little to no support, and when a school doesn't support the band director, you in essence not supporting the children. The children, uh, the children is who ultimately get shitted all over. So again, I don't know the circumstances surrounding this shit, but I know I feel lousy about it, and I feel like those kids don't have a chance. They didn't have a fair shot this year. Um, so prayers up for them all. I don't know if anybody else knows any of the circumstances surrounding why this brother left right before homecoming game. Like
Yeah.
I don't know the situation. Um,
Yeah, I don't know too much. I don't know. I'm not like in depth on what happened over there. And I'm not in depth on, who's even, the people in charge. But what I've been hearing and what I'm taking from it is the lack of support is leading to
What's up?
this. What's up, man?
You well, I'm now see. We keep
Uh,
saying what we don't know, Darrell, but
right.
I'm seeing in the comments we can't just blame the administration. So somebody knows something.
Right.
Somebody knows
Yeah.
something about
Like,
what's going on.
what's
I
really
just know
going
that
on?
I feel shitty about it. I feel shitty about the fact that those kids. I mean, like
If
Darrell, you're not gonna understand this, but honestly, man, I know what it is to be a part of a thriving band my senior year, and
hold the fuck up, man. Wait.
you know what I mean? And like Ja
Hold the
was
fuck
well
up,
on this.
bro.
The way you
Uh,
like, see, I don't want you to fall apart when I say that,
wait, no, no, no,
but
no, no,
I
no.
know
We not.
what
Wait. If y'all, we not gonna go. We not gonna do this. We did this Monday. What we're not gonna
no.
say is Darrell wasn't a part of a thriving band because every band that I've been a part of my whole career, we've been that band. So we're not gonna just try to sweep over that before we have. Hey, look, Matt, this show is supposed to be about something else. If you want to do that, we can
I
do
don't
that.
want to do that. I was talking
But
about my
but
own
but
experience.
but
I
you act
said,
like no. You threw a shot at Oliver Perry Walker College and Career Preparatory High School
uh,
and community
uh.
center. Yeah, oh yes, you did. And you act like I wasn't gonna say nothing about that. I'm gonna let that one slide. But this is about Eleanor McMain, and we're gonna keep it about that. And
Okay, well,
one more, and I'm gonna have to go off on him.
okay, well, I don't want. Like, I think you, brother. This one time, I think you completely misunderstood what I was saying. Um,
Man, the
you
people,
did.
man, 80 people watching this show right now knew exactly what you was doing. It's a
Oh, okay.
carryover. It's a
They
carryover from
liars too.
Monday.
They liars.
No,
They
they
lie.
not
They don't
liars.
know. No,
They
I'm saying
just
they
they
liars.
taking it.
That's not true,
No. They
brother.
taking what and
This
look at
is the
them in the
thing.
comments trying to be messy. Boy, I tell you, boy,
That's them with the mess.
no,
The one thing I don't do on this show is mess.
but
I'm straight from the hip.
but who's the spearhead of this thing? Who's leading this pack of the Walker hate? It got to be Matt Francis.
Okay, hold on. Let me read what Tajik Kamuch is saying. This brother is saying every student has the right to
Put it on the screen.
participate in organization. Oh, it's on the thing.
Yeah.
Every student has the right to participate in an organization. So we have to question is about them being a band or having the opportunity. Are students wanting specific titles on this one? Um. So okay, Tadrick, you bring up an interesting point. I don't know how. I don't know how like community bands work. I don't know how that work. I know I had a ton of pride in my school, and I don't know how I would have took that if my school, the band director, just went away.
Fuck y'all. Fuck that.
So
Y'all stop with the damn walking slang. All right, I'm gonna
no,
be quiet.
yeah, nah, that's my thing. I mean,
Remember where you home?
Tadrick, I wonder, 100% understand what you're saying, good brother, but it's just something about this that don't pass the smell test, and those students shouldn't have had to. Those students shouldn't have had to do that shit.
My
Like whatever it
question,
is, they got to do.
my
So
question,
What
man,
y'all
my
talking?
is
question is this.
who
My
is
question is this. Who knows something? Because clearly somebody knows something.
What's going
that
on
and
now? What
then
we talking about?
we talking about
I'm
Eleanor
talking about what
McMain.
happened at McMain, man.
My question is
Oh,
who's the assistants and who's the people um that are attached to this program
You know
and
what
what are they
I
doing
hate?
about it?
I can always tell when Johnny knows something, but he can't say something. He can't say what he know. I can always tell that shit. What's up, though, Johnny? Welcome.
He,
hey,
he always
Tajik in the
coming
com-
to about some what we
Hey,
talking about.
hey,
Now, you know
Look,
what
he
we
talking about
talking
he said, when I say we talk about McMahon, Johnny said, whoa.
hey, everybody, Kamuch in there.
huh?
What's up, Johnny? You making out, man?
Hey, Kamuch in the comments. Hey, what's up, man? Why did man just let Kamuch go back to the school? Fuck it.
Um, I mean, I don't know what the answer is. I know. Wait, okay, but Matt, listen, this
I
isn't
feel you,
anything
Todd.
new. This started in 2016. This has been part of the plan since 2016. So personally, I don't want to hear outrage today. Wait,
I get that.
when
I
you
get that
say
too.
no, I don't care. I'm confused. So when you say this was a part of the plan, what is the this we're talking about? They had been planned on leaving the school in the middle of the school year. What
No,
you say this had been?
what he's saying is when he was there, all this BS with the administration and all that was going on, and ain't nobody was saying nothing. But now that the band director has walked away or resigned, whatever he did, I'm not sure exactly what he did. Now it's everybody's up in the air about it. I get that,
So
but
so what?
look,
So he
Kamut, you
so
didn't just
Tajik
walk
is
away
saying.
from the program like that. This
So
program has
Tajik is
basically been left abandoned.
so what he's saying is the program been the school been not about shit.
Right, right.
Okay, okay, okay. Johnny, what are your thoughts, brother?
Man, all I could worry about is what happens at Abrams Side Academy School. I can't worry about what happens at other people's schools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whatever's going on at McMain is what's going on at McMain. You know, the only thing that I would rather, those kids, man. If anybody can help those kids get into somebody college, that's the main thing about it. You know what I'm saying? But
that's my main thing, man. These, like I said this in the summer, we was talking about band directors and all this. It's just the experience, man. I feel that every band student in New Orleans or musician in New Orleans should have the experience of being a part of an organization, not just marching band, but concert band, jazz ensemble, whatever you want to call it, so that they can be prepared when they go to the next level. Because those kids they got a want to go to the next level. Like we speak of Ja because Ja come on the show a lot. Ja has he wants to go to the next level. You got to have
hold up,
you
my
need a
bad,
band
my
director
bad,
to go to the next level to teach you. What you about to say?
my bad, Stafford. I'm gonna call you, bro. I forgot to call you last. My bad.
Man, yeah. What I was saying, you got to have that director to guide you and show you the way so that you can be prepared for that next level, man. So
Hold
that's
up,
what I'm
dog.
worried about.
Let me ask you this, dog. I see a comment. Why Rollins got to reach out to those kids? What makes Rollins so better than everybody else?
Wait, because he's a goat. That's why.
Ain't
That's
no
why.
fucking. I mean,
He
the
he's the
band directors
GOAT.
don't. The band directors don't start with fucking Rollins. You know what
Right.
I'm
Hey,
saying?
I agree with that, Johnny. I'm just playing. Look,
The,
people
the
look
thing
to
I
Rollins
think
for
the the mindset, any band director can help kids out at any school. That's how some band directors get turned off on shit. But I ain't.
But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something. Stafford do need to go teach at McMain so we can have another Kennedy band director. Darrell. Yeah, that should probably happen. We got to get more out
yeah,
there.
that's that
Um,
bullshit you was just saying. You broke up just now because that was bullshit. Stafford could go right over there to LB Landry and teach with brother Will, uh,
Stafford not going. Well, I'm not going to
and
listen.
help out
Let's
with
not do
brother
this.
Will, man. That's what we
Let's
need. To,
not.
that's
Let's
what he
not.
need to
Let's
do.
not do this.
And whenever
But
Walker come back next year, he need to go over there.
man, what is the solution to this? Like, how do I understand what should happen? Like, we should
We
something
should.
good should happen for those babies, but I don't understand how. Like, I don't see how another teacher could go to this school and intervene for those kids.
I
I,
think.
I want to get to a solution too, but I don't. Now, no matter what we think, what can actually happen? Like, what can actually be done?
I got something that could actually happen. For me, my solution
Okay.
would be the alumni, people that have been a part of that program and that are musicians, uh, could go to after school. They can get together and
That
create a
shit not gonna
committee.
work. That shit
Are
not
they
gonna
going
work.
to be allowed around there?
That shit not gonna
I
work.
don't know. That's my
And the
solution,
main,
but
well, the main
it
reason
could
why
work.
it's not going to work is because, well, let me tell you why it's not going to work. Because unfortunately, dudes need a leader. Somebody got to be at the top of that. And if it's just the alumni, nobody is going to want to concede to the rest of them. That's the first problem you have. But secondly, is the school going to allow that?
I'm gonna tell you
Right.
You know,
this.
some of
I
them
feel
dudes
they
going to
go.
be coming around there high. Some going to be coming around there drunk.
Huh? Just now?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that it could work if everybody would see, but the thing is, I wouldn't call all of the alumni. I would call some of
Danger.
your successful
When you
alumni.
say you wouldn't call, who would be the people that's calling? The
I would
school?
call nah, man, at the school or members of the band, or people that
Can
care
no
about the
students
program.
call no grown people around there? How they go? Like,
Yes, they
okay,
could, bro.
let's Darrell, listen. You telling me the students are gonna call back some alumni, and the school is gonna allow that. What I want to talk about is solutions that can actually work. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't
Yeah,
think that.
that's
First and foremost, when you say that, this school clearly don't. Well, I don't want to say clearly don't because I don't want to be sued. This school behaves in a fashion where it seems like they don't give a fuck about the band.
yeah.
So when you want the school to get in bed with these students and they go out and try to find the best alumni, I just don't know that those students are gonna. I mean that administration is gonna care.
Yeah,
I'm open to
that's true.
suggestions. Anything that I could do to help. I'm willing. I just don't see what the solution is to. Pardon me to this.
They have some great musicians that have come out of McMain. I'm not talking about Michael Banks. He was one of the few that wasn't good. But uh, I think,
Hey,
man, if they can get it together,
that's a Camus student. That's a Camus student. Michael Banks is a Camus student.
I think they can do it, bro. But hey, I have never been
I
a
don't see
band
it.
director, and I've never been in administration or in the high school on the high school level, so I don't know what could really happen.
Man, you know what I think they should do? I got a solution. I think that if Camus don't want the job or try to get the job, I think they have another brother uptown. Well, they got two brothers uptown. One is Wendell Stewart. I think that Wendell Stewart should look into going to that school, especially the
I
shit that's
wouldn't go
going
over
on.
there if I know that they bullshitting you over there. I
I
wouldn't go
mean,
over
but
there.
the school he's currently at is have problems also. So
Yeah, but I'm not gonna
Yeah,
leave a
but you don't
problem
want
to
to
go to
jump out
another
the frying
problem.
pan. I about to say I want to jump out the frying pan in the fire though.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
mean,
I,
it sounds look. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what to believe, but I've heard some messed up stuff about that administration today. Like
yeah,
I done had a few people to call me, and it's not. I mean we want to save the kids, but at the end of the day, we would be asking an adult to go there, and this adult is taking care of a family and everything else, and so I mean that's a lot to ask some adult to take on. From what I'm
is
hearing,
it
it's fucked up over there.
is it that the administration don't care about the kids at all, or just a ban? Because I remember when McMahon was one of the top graded schools. Um, so is it just a ban, or is the school in general?
I remember when they were saying McMahon was blowing Johnny them out.
that was never true.
When I
I
was in
remember
school,
that, man.
McMahon
Left,
had a good band.
In
I
McMahon
left
heyday.
Camus had a good band,
Camus
bro.
left. Camus left when I think I got the age.
I remember McMahon used to be punishing the all, but when Camus was the band director, they had a great band. But that's something
And
that we don't know. We don't have any insight on, man. You about to say something, Johnny?
I said basically I was saying. I mean, he did have some good. He had some good bands though. He's had some bands that dealt with some of the. I mean, was kind of competing with the Walker bands.
Boy, you pull up them clips. We're gonna show you what we did to Camus and them. Camus, let me tell you what Camus and them did. They pressed buttons. You know, Camus and them did shit like they'll play Charge of Pride, and you're like, what the bitch? That's our school song. Like that's the kind of shit Camus and them used to do. But we did definitely was punishing the ass though.
Super section was better than y'all.
They had a fight. I ain't gonna say they were better. Our tuba section was like this. That was one tuba section that was on our level. And then 35 had a good tuba section at 1.2, but then they all came to Walker besides Felix. So
I remember
yeah.
one year, my first year teaching at college prep. McMain tuba they had about 10 of them. I think I forgot the dude's name I was saying, but them motherfuckers was loud.
Jesse
Them
McCrab
motherfuckers.
brother. Them niggas was loud, but they used to be skating though. They used to be skating on that talking in your sleep. Never mind. We played the whole part. They didn't play the whole part.
Oh wait, the Og ran Walker out of Berman. in 2008,
But
2009?
no, sir. No. Oh, wait. The all the all had the all had a lot of songs.
The AUG
Hey,
ran y'all
hey,
stinking. Let me fucking tell you something,
wait.
boy.
We
The
didn't run
AUG
nowhere.
ran
We
y'all
stood there.
mustaches.
Wait,
Okay,
we stood there. We can pull up the clip. We
I
stood
don't want
there.
to pull it up, brother.
But hey, look,
Walk already gone. I don't
I
want
would
to.
admit to this. We took that. That was the only L I ever took in high school. They was ready. They played that said right. They played a lot of good songs. Yeah, whatever. But that's the only
Hey,
L I
check
took in
this
high
out.
school.
Check this shit out. I don't know what the solution is. I don't want to keep talking about this depressing shit. If there's anything we can do here on the Crucial Conflict Show, like we living like that, fuck that. I mean, if that school is as fucked up as people saying it is, the administration, man, mother, fuck them, because I care about children, especially young black children. I really do, and it seemed like young black children are really gonna take a L this senior year. But let's not. Can we not
Can
belabor
I,
this shit because it's bringing
Matt?
me
Can
down?
I
And
say,
the thing that makes me sad is it don't seem like this have no solution.
Matt? Can I say? Nah, never mind.
No, I'm being real, man, mother. I'm
Hey,
serious. Fuck that. I didn't heard some disturbing things about that school administration, and sometimes I understand that education has become a corporation in New Orleans. It's a fucking business. I get that, but we can't never forget that we are in the business of saving lives, and we potentially painting we painting a dark shadow on these kids senior year.
Can I?
That's the one
Can,
thing I
it
hated the
already was
most about
fucked up with
COVID.
COVID. It was already
Yeah,
so
fucked
let
up
me.
you know
with
what I'm
COVID.
saying?
Can I say this, dog? I know we be trying to go back for certain issues and solutions, but everybody not a band director, dog.
That's true too. You're not about to catch me in front of no band.
Everybody not a band director. Like I'm not. I'm just saying that in general. Everybody not a band director. It's a lot of
Well, you see now you saying something, but now with you saying that, I want to ask you a question. Are you ready to talk about this? Because I want to ask you something.
no.
Okay, okay. Well, then I don't want to talk about it because I want to ask you in general. Why is there so much fucking turnover at all of these schools?
No,
Doc
no,
stayed at
Caboose.
Kennedy since
No,
the
Caboose.
'60s.
I am not saying it's your fault. I am not saying it's your fault.
Doc stayed at Kennedy since the '60s. Mr. Bremer stayed at the Four forever. Um, uh, 35 had I mean, band directors had long tenures at school. Man, listen, the fucking band directors get shuffled like cards at the end of every school year.
Everybody
What
did.
the
And some of them band directors stood that long
what's
and they was
going on?
trash.
No, seriously, let's not talk about trash. I just want to talk about the job stability. Why do these bands these days or band directors these days they can't stay nowhere longer than a year and a half, 2 years, and they out? Like what the
Because
fuck?
they
I mean,
because they looking for the
somebody knows
money, man.
something. Okay,
Because they
no, that
looking
ain't
for the
somebody.
money.
They ain't all looking for the money. Them dudes getting fired. Some of them for no reason. Look,
Oh, they get
I don't.
fired because they suck.
What you saying they suck? These schools don't care whether these bands good or not. They're not getting stuck. They're not getting fired for performance. If these schools cared about performance, boy, don't get me fucking started. Listen, when I ask something, I come. When I ask a fucking question, when I ask a question, I come to the fucking table. I come to the table with some information.
No,
If
Matt,
these
ask me your
fucking schools,
question. Ask me your question.
if these
Let me get
fucking
your answer.
schools cared about fucking band and the performance and all the rest of that fucking shit, let me say this: the band directors wouldn't have no fucking problem getting their kids in the band class if they give a fuck about performance. I mean, if you want to grade these dudes on performance, then give them every fucking thing they need. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. It's all bullshit.
Hey,
It's all bullshit.
can I? Ooh, I don't want to get it. Matt.
Hey, Johnny, answer my question straight up. Now we talk straight up. Why all of the band directors at the end of the year say, bro, Douglaston had like 30 band directors. Um, no, and I'm not blaming it on the band directors, dog. Like all of these, what's going on? You know something? Somebody got to know something.
And I think a lot of them
Somebody,
trying to find
anybody know
easy routes
anything?
too. They waiting for that next big program so it can be easy for them.
No, these dudes ain't waiting for that next big program. Jarrell, see right now you guessing. I'm telling you what I know.
I'm
It
trying shit.
ain't
I
the
don't know. I don't know.
no. See you guessing. I want to know. Anybody know what's going on and why nobody can't keep a job no more? Why nobody can't keep a job?
Johnny keeping the
I
job,
hate
man.
Johnny. I fucking hate Johnny.
Get Johnny off here. Get his ass off here.
I hate
Matter of
Johnny.
fact, I
Boy,
got
I
you,
don't like
man.
this dude. I don't
Bye.
like this dude.
You're gone. Don't come back on here.
Okay, wait. Something going on. Something going on in the comments. Y'all talk. Let me read the comments. The comments clearly is cracking. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
See, bro,
I see that.
you know why
Derek,
I'm not going to
understand,
say
but they got
nothing?
some
Let me tell you
programs
why I'm
that
not going to say
are
nothing, man.
striving.
You know why I'm not going to say nothing, man? Because a lot of the time, niggas don't be thinking I be knowing a lot of shit, dog. But I be knowing a lot of shit. Why you can't get what you want? You got to know how to get what you want, dog. You got to know how to...
Yeah, you got to know how to get what you want, Johnny.
Matt, can I ask you
Okay,
this?
go. Please.
Hold on, Stafford.
You got your balls, right? Right, man?
Yeah.
You know how to talk to your balls, right? To get what you kind of want, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how to, so you got to understand, you got to separate your circle at times and understand how to talk to in certain different circles. You understanding where I'm going, Matt?
Yes, I do. But I shouldn't have to. If you my boss, Johnny, I shouldn't be met at every turn with opposition.
You're right. But if you
I shouldn't like some shit. I shouldn't be. I understand that you at the end of the day are my superior because you my boss. But at the end of the day, we gotta have some kind of working relationship, right?
So my thing is, you're talking to somebody that's done.
Johnny, your phone went dead. I can't hear you.
Hey, all right, I'm back.
Yeah.
You're talking to people that don't understand the culture. So the thing is, how can you get these people to understand the culture? How can you get these people to let them understand how you get the people that you work for to believe in the band program? What are some of the things when you sit in PD that they talk about the most? When you sit in PD, statistics. What is the ratio of kids going to college and getting band scholarships? Present that to your principal. The reason why I can't get more because they're not in band class, which also affect your scholarship money, which at the end of the day you publicize at the end of the year how much scholarship money that you get for kids. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that you have to understand how to talk, in a sense, talk their language sometimes. Like I'm just being real with you. Like if I get this kid,
Okay. You do have to learn how to talk their language. Johnny, if I'm your assistant in your band, you can't sit on all my arrangements. You know what I mean? Like some of them you gotta be like, okay, this shit cool, but I'm gonna try to work with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna try to fix it for him. I mean, if I have to sell everything to you that I want to do, I gotta convince you that all of this shit is. I mean, eventually, man, I'm a lose my will to fight, and I might fucking quit before homecoming game.
Hey man,
What's up, Staff?
how y'all doing, fellas?
what's
All
up,
right.
Staff?
Say man, couple of questions. All right, just for one is when people apply for these jobs at these schools, right? Do the band director have the way to tell the people what they need to operate a program, or they allow the school to tell them what they're gonna have to operate a program?
I guess that's a question for
From what I
Johnny.
from what I understand, from what I'm understanding, because I got some information in the school. You talking about band directors and general staff? I'm talking about this specific school. I'm told
No,
that
I'm speaking. I'm speaking band directors, period. Just I've been paying attention like over years, and like when me started going out and repairing instruments and doing what I do with schools is one of the things is I noticed that half of these people that they get these jobs and they go into a program and they don't even have what they need to operate a full program as far as like instrumentation, a budget to even just operate.
Yeah,
So
I think
That's
is
real.
you got band directors that'll take a job in a school but don't have instruments, but then they want them to have a performance in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. You know what I'm saying? And as a
yeah.
band director, it's something I believe that y'all signing your name in blood. You know what I'm saying? Is everything that you do with that program, it don't fall back on the program, it fall back on the individual who's supposed to be leading that program. You know what I'm saying? And always we end up in a place fussing with each other about something that controlled by the administration. Why do people take these
Yeah.
jobs and they're not going to give them what it takes for them to operate?
I
Just
think
to say
because
that you're a
because
band director?
yeah, that's it. Because everybody wants to be a band director, but you wouldn't walk into a job and they tell you, we only promote white people. You wouldn't take that job. So why would you take a job like that as a band director? So
But
that
you,
it's a
but
title.
I always say that every job, people jump to jobs, but every job ain't for every band director. So
I ain't gonna say every job is not for every band director. One is as a director, as a person that's gonna be ahead of a program, that's you putting yourself on the line as well as the school, but you're the one that's gonna get all of the faults for it. So why take something that you're not gonna, what I'm saying, you're not gonna want to see your name on at the end of the day. But then you go out there lying to these kids, telling these kids that sound great, and putting them on Front Street and have them perform and won't battle with people. But then when you're battling with somebody, you have no ammunition in your gun.
that's why I say every band ain't for every job opening is not for every band director. And that's why I say that because
But
I
Johnny, why wouldn't they take the job? Why, like, if let's say if Abe would have come
I
open,
guess I don't have kind of like 'cause when I walked in every situation I ain't have nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's also the individual too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But Darrell, you say this all the time. I mean, but like every band can't build a band from scratch. Every band director can't build a band from scratch. And I'm not saying you're
No,
not a good band director.
maybe
You
a
know what I'm
band
saying? But
director can build from scratch if they had the tools to do so.
Or if they had the
You
wherewithal,
know what I'm
like if
saying?
they wasn't
Because is
every
even with
band
the
every band
wherewithal,
director can't build from scratch.
man.
everybody not
Look,
every
bro,
band
I'm gonna
director
tell
not
you, bro,
motivated like that.
honestly, bro, I'm gonna tell you is every individual can do whatever it is that they set their mind to if they have the right tools to do so. You know what I'm saying? So we
That's
can't
it.
say that every job is not for. If you're a band director, you
But
even
when
study.
I'm
And
Stafford,
no,
when I
listen to me, Johnny. Listen to
no
me. Listen to
Stafford,
me.
no
Just hear me
Stafford,
out.
I'm not gonna let you sit up here and say this. And you my boy. Every situation I went to, I never had all the resources.
I
And I
understand that. I've been,
and
and
it's
I've been dealing with you since you was at the middle school. So I
yeah,
already understand that. But this is what I'm saying is as a band director, you know what I'm saying? Why are we taking these positions when they're not giving us the weapons to fight with? You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take a stand, and even if you have the wherewithal, then it's maybe you gotta get with those people who don't have the wherewithal and give them information about what it takes or what you can. You know what I'm saying? Is
Listen,
we
I got a wait, Stafford. I'm sorry. I got an inbox right now. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Somebody just sent to my inbox right now. Man, the principal at McMain, Mister, I don't want to call no names, said out his own mouth today he don't care for a band program at McMain. Somebody asked him why the band ain't performed. Those were his exact words.
okay. So that means that whoever the band director just don't take that job. And
yeah,
that'll be a school without, I just hate to say it, but that
yeah.
just be a school without a program.
Look
Don't
out.
go up in
Right.
there thinking that I'm Superman, I'm super instructor, so I can go up in here and I'm gonna turn this program around with whatever they got. Everybody can
I,
do that. Everybody don't
I'm
know how to
telling you, I'm
hustle.
gonna
I'm gonna be
shoot
like,
you.
Yeah, but when I'm gonna tell you, when I was in junior high school, Herman Jones, we didn't. I'm gonna tell you, we probably had two tubas, um, and a bunch of trash instruments. But you know, we sold candy. We did this. We did that. We didn't even have band uniforms, but we ended up having everything that we needed before that year was out. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't going out there he wasn't putting us on no front street talking about some we competing against these people and we don't have no ammunition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So is you one of the directors are gonna say, I can't take this job because you're not giving me what I need. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't you shouldn't have as a band director, you shouldn't have to fight for stuff that should already be there. You know what I'm saying? You take a job and then you gotta fight and say, I don't have no instruments. Now you gotta go upon yourself and they want you to be out there and compete as a program for that school, but then they don't want to give you instruments.
then that
But
principal,
some
that
of these schools
principal,
don't
if
want
you,
some of these schools don't want them to compete. But man, I feel what y'all saying. I keep seeing people say, that's the exact comment I was looking at, Robert. Thank you for putting it up. Being a band director, I just want to get to the part where they say fighting for. Dog, Stafford, you'll appreciate this. When I show up to a gig, they give me everything I need to be successful. They give me the drum set of my choice. They give me however many cymbals I want. They let me play my snare. They let me play the size drums I want. They feed us. They give us everything. Well, you can't tell, man. I shouldn't have to fight for the equipment to do my job.
yeah.
Why am
Right.
I
So
having to
don't,
fight for
so
the
don't.
equipment? I shouldn't have to fight for resources. Give me what the fuck it is I need.
So don't take the job. Don't take the job. And
That's what I'm
guess what?
talking about. Don't
At the
take the
end of the
job.
day, if nobody's taking that job, now they're looking at the principal like, "Hey, we have a
Right.
music. We normally have a music department. What's going on?" And if that principal say, "I don't care about a band," then they're gonna have to do
Man,
something with that
at the end of
principal.
the day, like you built your brand, dog.
Yeah,
You
but
feel-
Johnny, if nobody takes the job, then there's the other problem. Then you're gonna get rid of the problem.
That's
The
never going
problem
to
of
But
that principal will be
never
gone.
how can you build something when you don't have any materials to build it?
I'm basically telling you I'm gonna
You
shoot
know
you
what I'm
before you
saying?
walk in here, and you still walking here.
but Stafford, come on, bro. I know what you were saying, but Stafford, all right, every situation I came to, I'm telling y'all, I have nothing, bro. I went
Yeah,
out and found,
but you had was we want a band program.
that's
You
what I
shouldn't
had.
have fucking had to do that, though, Johnny.
So
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. You shouldn't
listen,
have to
I
do
understand
that
what
when
you're
it's not your position. It shouldn't be it should be the administration. It should be
but
the school board or somebody that if you're gonna have a music program, we need to create somewhere in this budget that we have money that's allotted for this program to operate. If we don't have this money, you know what? I'm not even hiring a band director. So everybody got to take some kind of stand on it. Either the principal got to take a stand. If the principal don't want a band, then don't go in there looking for no to be no band director. You know what I'm saying? If you
Right.
already know what this person stand on, then how can you make that different? You know what I'm saying? You fighting on an uphill. You don't want to fight
Yeah.
that uphill battle when you
But then
have nothing to fight with. You know what I'm saying? I'm
the,
not
the
saying I'm not just because you had a different kind of hustle, Johnny, is you shouldn't have to hustle that hard. As a band director, you got a
saying.
job. You getting a job as a band director to teach these kids. How can you focus on teaching these kids and you got to focus on trying to figure out where I'm gonna get the instruments for these kids, where I'm gonna get the uniform for these kids, how I'm gonna deal with these
Wait,
parents of these
you
kids.
talking about Stephen, you talking about instruments and stuff for the kids. You got some band directors wondering every day what bullshit I'm gonna have to deal with when I get in this motherfucker. In
Right,
general, fuck an
right.
instrument, fuck what we gonna teach, fuck the band battling. It's literally what bullshit am I gonna encounter when I get to work today?
Right,
Well, that's fucked up because the students suffer.
I
right.
feel
Johnny, I'm
what
sorry. What were you saying, though, brother? I keep cutting you off. What did you say?
I feel what y'all saying, but it don't matter what program you go into, you're going to have to always fight to do something to get something more than what you started with. Something more
But
than
why
what
do you have to? I understand that, but why do you have to fight to start? I'm saying what I'm saying is if you got to go up in there and they only have if they have three trumpets and you take this job, they only have three trumpets in there, two mellophones, four baritones, and a part of a tuba. How can you even talk about? And they want you to be out there competing by next month. How can that's too much of a that's too much for you to
Stafford,
focus on as a
Stafford.
band
I think,
director.
see,
So let me
Stafford,
get
I'm saying this to keep you on topic. Stafford, you keep talking about materials. I'm talking about they don't give a fuck if these dudes have a band class. Give
Right.
them all the instruments. Give them all of the uniforms. Give them all of the music. They don't give a fuck if they even have a band class.
And say, man, do you know that most people that take a most people in band they're better at mathematics.
Yep.
so,
I
all right.
understand what you're saying. We talking about philosophies. I'm saying this is what I'm saying. Some of this shit that they're going through, this ain't education and it's not about students.
Right.
Stafford, me and you can honestly say that music changed our lives, it saved our lives, and it changed the trajectory of our family. Johnny
Right.
shouldn't have to fucking go through this kind of dumbass shit to
Right.
turn some more kids into a Matthew or a Stafford. That's what the fuck I'm
Right.
not bad though, Johnny. What are you saying,
Matthew.
brother?
What I'm saying is,
My name
I
is
feel what
Matthew.
I feel what. But if I don't fight for black kids, who will?
I'm not saying don't fight, Johnny. I'm not saying
Why
No,
that
no,
do
no.
you have to
that ain't
fight?
what I'm saying.
Listen to what
That ain't what I'm saying. I
I
understand that it's gonna
I
have to be something that you're gonna have to fight for. But what I'm
let's
saying is
let's go, hold
you
up.
gonna go up in there.
Let's go back 2005. Katrina took all of the instruments. So every school we went to,
Not all of them.
not all of
Woman,
most,
wait,
but
I don't
most.
mean that. Wait, I'm gonna just say this. Like you said, Katrina took all the instruments. Katrina
So
didn't take the instruments. The schools threw them instruments away. Them instruments could have been repaired.
say this. Let me say. So we
And that's what happened.
so, okay, that's what happens. But listen. So we walk in. Everybody's walking to situations where we don't have the concert instruments. We don't have bass clarinets. We don't have alto clarinets. We don't have xylophones. We don't. We may have a couple of trumpets. We may have a couple of mellophones, baritone, tubas. You know what I'm saying? My first couple of years, I had got concert when we did concert band. We played the flex parts. Should I? Should, I said I had to play the flex parts. No, but I had to do what I had to do to get some of those concert instruments. Over the years, I had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Now,
sorry,
should
Stafford.
they?
Can you mute your phone?
Should
Oh,
they?
hold on. All right.
Should they?
Stafford,
Should
what
they
I
have?
mean, Johnny, when you say y'all played the flex ball, what does that mean, brother? I'm sorry.
The flex part it's a part. Whereas if I don't have enough woodwinds, I can put these trumpets on this woodwind part.
Okay.
So like it's not about like I understand what y'all saying. I should have walked in A with all of the resources. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with people who don't even know nothing about the culture of band. When we got to this, and I'm not making an excuse about it, but that's what it was when we walked in here. We dealing with people who don't know the culture. I'm gonna just say my job was to educate them on what band, why is band important. And at A, I can honestly say I have no problems. I have band class. All my kids in band class, I can say that 80% of my band is in band class. And I'm happy with that because some of them take AP classes. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel where y'all coming from. Everything should have been in place. Everything should have been here. Like
I
everything when I got here, everything should have been here. But that's why I say every job is not for every band director. Every job
Johnny,
is
Johnny, what
not.
you saying is
Jo-
My,
basically
Johnny,
you don't have everything, but you got to take what you got and try to
that's
enhance that
what
and
I
make
do.
it. But what they're
Look,
saying is
don't know what people don't know is like the first time I ever had a real band room was at Iverson. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like my hustle is different. My hustle is different. Like I came from, and it's with my experience. I came from A where we really didn't have a lot. So I understood like the process of like struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we didn't have everything. Four used to always say he had this clarinet and all this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? I always tell the kids that they kind of privileged to be playing on the instruments they playing on. And honestly, Mac, they playing on better fucking instruments than we playing on in high school.
Absolutely, but our school board was crooked and
Damn
fucked up
sure
too.
is.
Listen, Joe Johnson, I'm not saying that I understand y'all situation. I'm saying I don't understand it. But some of this shit I shouldn't have to understand. Y'all think I think in people's minds, I'm talking about instruments. I'm not talking about instruments. I'm not talking about uniforms. When I say give the band director everything they need. Number one is time with the students.
That,
You need
that's true.
fucking time.
That's true.
When I was at Kennedy,
But I'm gonna tell you
we
this,
had a.
Matt. Can I say this?
Mhm.
But I said, if we on this subject, they got some band directors that don't fucking listen though.
What you mean?
They don't fucking listen. They don't. They think they know every fucking thing, and like you got to get advice from other niggas to fucking know this type of shit. Like I'm gonna just be real with you. Like I know for sure they got niggas that could get band classes, but they're not gonna go about the means of going get the band to say what they gotta say to get the band classes because of
Okay,
pride.
hold on, Johnny. With Johnny, I'm sorry. Hey, Brother Stafford, we got
Yo,
a
we gotta
couple
move
other
on.
guests we got a couple other
Do
guests
y'all
that's
think,
about to
man?
come
Do
on.
y'all think? I'm
Hey,
get
Brother
on stage,
Stafford,
so I just wanted to
I need
holler
to
at
holler,
y'all, man.
I need to holler at you about something anyway though. Let's talk sometime
Oh,
tomorrow.
oh, Stafford, I
All right,
got you.
sound like a winner, doc.
I'm gonna call you,
All
All
right,
right,
Stafford.
cool.
y'all be
Love you, man.
cool. I'm about to get on this stage, man, but I'm still gonna be on. I'm still gonna be on. Y'all have y'all good night. You know,
Love
All
you,
I'll
right,
man.
holler
Steph.
at y'all. Love, doc.
Hey, Robert, can you send Joe and Terry the link?
We were supposed to get on this other subject, man.
Yeah, we gotta get to the other subject.
Tuskegee shit too.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, we can
I,
get this. We can get the.
Lord, I can't wait.
I just wanted to give. I wanted to give. I some of this shit just shouldn't have needed to be like some of these dudes are met at every turn with opposition. Again, it's easy to say what they should have did or how they was fucked up, this, that, and other. But some of them dudes, they like everybody else that go to work and have to deal with a fucked up ass boss that be power tripping or that just don't see the value in what it is you do. And in some cases, that's the case.
Now
And at
I'm gonna tell
McMain,
you this.
I'm being told 100% that's the case. And what I think we doing with some of these excuses is we letting the McMain administration off the hook. If
Now
the
I'm
shit
gonna tell
I'm
you this.
hearing is true, it's fucked up.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this. When Tadros Camus was at McMahon, he put the motherfuckers really on the map. Now
That's when
one
they was
thing
blowing y'all out, right?
it was not no fucking y'all going. Anyway, let me say this though. I want to say this. But Tadros Camus within that time frame, real shit. Tadros Camus might have had about 5 or 6 different principles. See, that's the problem.
Damn.
Yeah, he might have had Camus. How many different principles you had since you was at when you was at McMahon?
How is that possible?
Oh, McCray, I really don't want to get it. In some situations, it is the band director, dog. Like I don't be wanting to spill. Like I be knowing shit. I just can't say what I be really wanting to say. It is the band directors. Niggas be crying. Niggas be
so,
crying like real crying.
sometimes,
I'm
yeah.
gonna tell y'all something. Y'all know I go at people heavy on this show. The reason why I'm not going at Johnny heavy is because Johnny be knowing what he be talking about. He just can't say it on the show. Now we'll go after the show and Johnny be like, man, Matt, you was tripping. Let me tell you what's really going on. I'll be like, so that's why I'm not debating Johnny like that because I'm telling you that dude be knowing what he be talking about and he be having receipts for what it's worth. Oh
Well,
man, look at
dude.
my niece. Hold that baby up to the camera.
Hold that baby up to the camera.
Oh man,
Oh
Uncle,
man.
oh baby, Uncle Matt. Ah, all right, Terry, my bad, man. I love kids, man. But what you got, brother Terry?
What's going on, man? Look, speaking as an alumnus, we're disappointed. Like that the situation was going on. There's a lot of confidential information behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. That's dealing with HR and some other things. And I will message you after the show about it.
You sound like a
Uh,
McMain dude.
So got the degrees to back it up.
I'm about to say this about to come on here sounding degrees.
He sound all McMain and some shit, really.
I'm trying to sound professional because of my job, and then with NOLA Legacy, you know.
Yeah.
So we
So
fight.
y'all, this NOLA Legacy, y'all. This our bosses. So we got to be on our best behavior at the moment.
Oh no, man, y'all speaking real. Johnny really spoke some truth into it. He said a lot of things that I wanted to say. I was saying in the messenger. But like most things, you got one side, you got the other side, and then you got the truth. So one part is the administration. The administration act like they don't want a program there. I was fortunate enough to see all three band directors, which one was a McMain alumnus, which is Ricky. Ricky was over there. They didn't give Ricardo the resources he needed, so he left. Camus came back in there and tried to revamp what he had. They didn't give him the resources that he needed, so he left.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, and now Bert, who went in, they didn't give him amount of resources that he needed, and he left. So it is a trending situation, but the band director has to have some accountability as well with it. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that wasn't done and certain expectations that wasn't met that, we all have to be accountable for. And like with any job, it's one side, it's the other side, and it's the truth. Now, I have a meeting with the school next Tuesday. So Mr. Green wanted to speak to me about like moving forward with the alumnus and everything like that. Because what happens is when problems come to a school, the alumni is disengaged. They don't want to be a part of that stuff. They lives, they have busy lives. They have careers, man. And to see our program go down like that we fought so hard for in 1995, it's heartbreaking, man. Because Cortez came out of that. Cortez Bryant came out of that system. Safi, who's the assistant director at Southern, came out of that system. Kevin Johnson, who's the assistant director at Jackson State, came out that system. So It's very, very heartbreaking to us, man. We was known as the nerds from Uptown, bro. So,
Terry, I can ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
And maybe I need to ask all y'all on this panel.
Johnny, we got to do a hard stop at 8 here.
All right. What is having all the resources to have a successful band? What does that look like?
It starts from the top. It starts from the proper support from your administration, your principal. Then that turns into you having your resources. Perfect example, what's happening at Reed right now. The CEO wants to be invested in a program, so she asked advice from NOLA Legacy to how can she build her program back up to the standard they had in 2002. And we gave her a game plan. We told her to get classes. Classes need to be in place. Fortunately,
and honestly, they're gonna need some G nights.
They're
trying to go back to 2002
and some PS5s too.
That shit ain't gonna never happen.
And he's fortunate enough to have his funnel. So he has Cheryl Forest, Village de l'Est, and Einstein Middle. You combine all those, including the high school, there your band is right there.
You know where the kids go at?
Hey. I just built the playground at Sherwood today. They got Abe on the wall.
So what else, Terry?
Yeah, so that's the gist of it. You really have to have support from the top, and just and build the supporting staff in order to build a great band. To make sure that your requests are being fulfilled. Instruments, uniforms, in a timely manner.
When I was at Kennedy, we had a huge band and we ain't had enough instruments. So I don't think the resources aren't always instruments, but the one thing Doc had with us was time.
Right.
All the time in the world he wanted with us, he had it, and some of these band directors can't get it. Man, so like when I first got to Kennedy, I had never played snare drum before. Right. So they needed special one-on-one time with dudes like myself. For instance,
Right.
like dudes that had got to high school, but they was real shit beginners.
Right.
Like my so the
Me too.
one the one the mon- the one main resource I think that band directors not getting with those kids is time and this time to tutor them and coach them up.
Right.
Yeah,
That
we gotta.
and that's another thing too. They need time. They need time with these students
Man,
and
When I
a
was at
fun
Kennedy,
and a solid middle school program too. A
when
funnel.
when I was at Kennedy, we kicked all of these bands' asses, and we never had the resources you name it. Like
We gotta.
we didn't have enough instruments.
We
We
gotta
never
move
had
to the
enough
next
instruments.
subject. You said Doc had all the time in the world,
I
and
did.
just ain't have time for them second and third trombone players. Though. That
Y'all
sucks.
be good,
But
man. Y'all be
we
blessed,
gotta
bro.
move to the next subject though. The
Well,
next
Y'all
we
be
can
blessed,
move to the
man.
next program. I'll tell you what he did do. I'll tell you what he did fucking do though. Pardon me. We gotta let Mr. Nola Legacy get off before I say what it is I'm about to say. Okay, now that the boss is fucking out, I'll tell you what the fuck he did do. He left a legacy here so the city didn't say scratch the school from the fucking records. That's what he did do. Like they did fucking pissy ass Walker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like they did them. But Johnny, like I said, bro, like the thing that kills me about this is I don't think none of this shit really got a solution. And I understood what Brother Stafford said, but I'm gonna be real with you. That's hard to tell somebody don't take a job. Like,
Yeah.
man, like what the band directors got to do. I couldn't get to this because we had to let the other people on. But that sound good, saying that sound good, saying, well,
Don't
don't
take the
nobody
job.
take the job. And don't know. I mean, and so what?
Yeah,
I
Rick
mean,
do.
what this man gonna go back to doing?
Yep.
say, bro, I told every job ain't for every band ever did. So
Hey, so our next subject, we want to go ahead and touch on the Tuskegee situation. As y'all know, Tuskegee band, they decided that they were gonna go on strike, and they did go on strike, and they did not perform for 2 weeks. And the university has finally decided to make some changes and go away from the director that was there and put in place an interim band director. So yeah, we want to go ahead and touch on that. I think that those students did what they needed to do to make sure that their program doesn't continue to be the laughing stock of HBCU marching bands or band programs. So what y'all think about that, man?
I think I know the greatest replacement for Tuskegee. I think this
Warren Duncan is going to be the director that's going to replace him. I believe he was already on staff,
going to
and
be
that's
the
going to be who replaces him. What'd you say, Johnny?
I think I know who should take over Tuskegee.
Who?
I think it's time for Wilbur Rollins to go get Tuskegee so he can get his ass out of New Orleans and let him pay him.
Why? So why Johnny Van Buren
Hey,
can't
I
go
don't
with the
want,
Tuskegee?
but hey, let me say this.
Hey, let me know. Let me know when I can talk about. Hey, Lord, we about to talk about Tuskegee.
Hey, I feel as though I kind of commend these students because I feel
Definitely.
as though homie band philosophy is kind of the old. It had a fucked up philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Like he held like Tuskegee back badly.
Yeah.
And I don't never really talk about, but this is the same individual that came on in New Orleans a long time ago was saying stuff about New Orleans bands. And like he's kind of like a little bit biased. Like he don't really like New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like he really don't. Like but
Facts.
because if you want better, you should want it.
You gotta demand it.
Yeah, like I mean, but we all know Tuskegee was like shit. Like nobody. No, we never talked about. We was like, well, man, when we talked about Baby Sudden and like Tuskegee was bringing that smoke. When the last time a person ever said that?
Never.
And you got to realize
in the history of bandom.
What people don't realize in an HBCU college band, you got to have a lot of showmanship when you do stuff. You know, you're dealing with a lot of African Americans that like to see a show.
Yeah.
If you don't give them that, it's
Those kids, those students gave up two performances that they're not gonna get back. You know, it was hard. It was hard for us to sit and perform against nobody when the band didn't show up. I can imagine giving up two performances because you don't get those performances back. So it was that's a brave thing to do, and for them to all be united on it, definitely. Now Tuskegee got to be they got to do their due diligence and make sure that they hire the right person to take over that program and take them to the next level. And nobody expect them to come out and be Southern, you know, but you can damn sure come out and be Mississippi Valley. So
Let me say something. Real quick. Um, let me start off by saying I do not speak for the Crucial Conflict Show. Well, what the fuck it is I'm about to say. This ain't got nothing to do with Darrell and Johnny and Burger. Happy birthday, Burger. Robin,
Heather.
Nola Legacy, those good, beautiful people. Nothing I'm about to say.
Heather.
Hmm?
Heather.
Heather,
man,
I'm
get it
sorry.
right.
Heather. Man,
You need
motherfuck that boy. That boy, man, motherfuck that nigga, man. Yeah, I've been waiting to get to this. McMain was the precursor to this. Man, fuck that boy. That's the same nigga that when Eisenhower, this nigga went online and was talking shit about middle school fucking children. Ah, I'm glad they struck on his motherfucking ass. Get him the fuck out of there with that poo ass fucking band. That nigga was poo. Every fucking song they ever played sucked. From the way they marched in sucked. The drum majors was
the warm
terrible.
ups.
His fucking uniform, his band director uniform never fit. His fucking hat was dumb as a motherfucker. I hated that fucking band. They used to sit in the fucking stands and do fucking nothing. And they paid this asshole for it. The fucking school should have went on strike on his dog ass. The fucking how the fucking students, but the Bible said a child shall fucking lead you. That's what it said. That's what the Holy Bible said that. It had to get him the fuck up out of there. Okay? That's a goddamn saying that this asshole that went online and talked about our babies from New Orleans, fucking students had to strike on them. All them old ass people that teach at goddamn Tuskegee, they know what good music sound like, but they don't give a fuck. They are literally the opposite of the administration at McMain. They will let some bullshit die. They would sit at them fucking games and watch that shit march in and then pay them the next week. We not paying you. I done told them every fucking time that goddamn trombone section sound like that, we docking your dog ass. That's what I told them. Every fucking time that trombone section come up in this motherfucker and sound like they on French horn mouthpieces, we fucking docking you. Every time it sound like y'all jam the mouthpiece of a literal French horn in this fucking trombone and stuck it up in there, and the students turned around their asses to the mouthpiece and farted in the goddamn French horn mouthpiece in the trombone, we not paying you. That's what the fuck shit. He shouldn't have had the option to do that. This shit went on for fucking years. That's why me and Lou and all the rest of Nola Bandhead, remember when? We went up in there and kicked their asses. We tore their fucking asses up because they fucking suck. They fucking suck. He's a terrible band director. He ain't gonna never be shit. You'll never get rich by digging a fucking ditch. He needs to dig a fucking ditch. That motherfucker needs to go to digging ditches because he is terrible. Fuck that boy. You talk shit about fucking New Orleans? Boy, fuck you. I'm glad. Good. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck him. And fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. I don't give a
Hope
fuck.
they paid him enough.
Hey, bro.
And if you wanted to know how Matt feels about Tuskegee,
I hope they didn't give him no fucking severance pay. If they paid him for the rest of the year, they are misappropriating that school money. They shouldn't have gave him shit. If they let him go, if they told that motherfucker, if they fucking told that motherfucker, well, we gonna let you go, but we gonna still take care of you. The FBI need to step in. The FBI need to step the fuck in and be like, y'all, the admin, give us the books. Give us the fucking books. Give us the books. The FBI need to step in that motherfucker and be like, y'all paid this son of a bitch to the end of the year with the fucking way that trombone. The FBI section needs to come in and say, y'all paid this stupid motherfucker to the end of the year with that trombone section sounding like that. No, we gotta investigate. Fuck him. Fuck that boy. Fuck him. I mean that. I fucking mean that. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. Listen, I salute any band director. That come to work and they do a good job and they work hard every day and they do. But that dude ain't coming and trying. He's a habitual underachiever. Every fucking year, he marched that piece of shit out there. Everybody talking about Texas Southern and how we know they on the uptick. Them motherfuckers been on the shit tick forever. They on that same stupid ass level because he sucked. He's stealing money from that fucking school. Fuck him. Fuck him. I missed that. Fuck him. Joe, you heard that fucking. You heard that trombone section. You heard this. Everybody got bad tone. Everybody on the line got. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck every one of them. Not the students, but fuck him. Fuck all the assistants. Fuck the band boosters. Fuck them all. Because I'd have told that fucking band director, we ain't boosting a motherfucking thing until that trombone section. We ain't boosting shit. Fuck you.
Even fuck Ball and Pole too?
Oh, Lord.
Fuck all of them. Fuck every adult that let them babies march out there and be embarrassed.
Oh, man, gotta be stopped.
My Lord.
Matt, you realize what you said?
What?
Hold up, Matt. How the trombone section sound?
The trombone section sound like they took French horn mouthpieces, jammed it in the fucking trombone. Yeah, no, Darrell. And look, then all 7 of the trombone players took the trombone, the French horn mouthpiece in the trombone, turned it around to their asshole, right?
Oh, Lord.
And blew in it with their ass. That's how they sound. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them boys. Fuck them because he was, and not the students. I salute them students, but that asshole in his uniform never fucking fit right. They couldn't even got it. And if I'm in school, I'm not getting his uniform tailored either. Fuck him.
Oh, this dude.
Fuck him.
Like I'm eating some crawfish, crying and laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. I meant what I said. I meant every word. I meant that. That boy lame. Y'all remember when he got on? Y'all remember when he went up in on the HBCU group and was talking shit about our babies?
Man, we don't need.
Boy, I never forget that shit. Boy, fuck that nigga, man.
Appeals at.
Fuck him. Y'all remember when he marched that piece of shit through the streets of New Orleans and they marched right past under the bridge? And lucky for us, they would have ruined Mardi Gras. If that fucking band would have played under that fucking bridge, the floats would have broke down.
They did.
They didn't play nothing. They marched right. They marched right by. They played a cadence.
That's what you're saying. They spread the COVID. They was a spread of COVID. It was his ass.
Okay, now those were my feelings.
Man,
I do want to say that those are not the views of Crucial Conflict Show. That's not Johnny. That's not Darrell. That's not all me. That's not No Legacy. That's not Heather.
That's not
That's
me.
not Burger. But that's definitely the way I feel. Fuck that boy. Fuck him. For real. Fuck him.
Robin, can we get a fuck that boy up as a post or something like here?
Fuck that boy.
That's not Robin.
Robin, don't put it up. Robin, don't put it up.
It is Heather. Y'all stop calling Robin. Robin is no longer with us.
Don't put it up, Robin. Fuck that boy. Yeah. Fuck that boy.
Fuck that boy. Fuck that boy. Fuck that boy.
Dog, say, bro, listen. When they came back, when they came back to the New Orleans bandhead group, and they was like, man, let me show you what that boy was saying. And
fuck that boy.
Oh no, wait. Tell my nephew, you know what I said. But look, that dude was like, he took a clip of Eisenhower band, and he was like, so this a New Orleans band? This what all y'all be jocking? Dog, these was middle schools. This was middle. Dog, they had like elementary school children in that band. This college fucking band director went on a rant about elementary school students. Dog, a rant. Man, fuck that boy. Yeah, I'm glad he out. Fuck him. Yeah, that's good. They struck on your dog ass. Yeah, that's good.
Bye.
Yeah, fuck him. So that was it. Anything y'all want to say about it? Because I meant what I said.
I don't have nothing to say about
boy, fuck that boy. Yeah. Yeah. So
Lord have mercy, dog. This dude.
What is what? Yeah, I meant that, dude. I meant that.
Right. Man, let's calm down, cause
I mean, but you can't. You come on, man. Like that dude really went online and was wilding out. Listen, man. I understand if anybody that don't like our brand, the band from New Orleans, like if somebody might hear that shit and be like, they feel like it's too aggressive, or however they might feel about it. But dog, to go on TV, to go online, and you a college director, dog, and to fucking criticize elementary school children. Come on, dog.
The shirts gonna come out. Mac will be on that bitch. Gonna say, "Fuck that boy." I'm sure gonna be out next week. $20 and $20 pop. Catch them.
Robin, don't put it up, Robin.
Heather, it's not
man, Heather, my bad. I meant that though, man. Like that dude really went on there. Say, dog, when I fucking saw that, I was furious. I was like, man, I thought it was a joke. I went up in NOLA Band Hills, remember when? And I went live. I was like, look, dog, this shit not about to go well. So if y'all lying, like somebody need to come say this a joke. Nigga was like, no, dog, it's go time. That dude really, boy, we went in that bitch and set that group on fire. We got that group so right, they stopped fucking with New Orleans, period. Yeah, dog, like they wasn't no ribbon, wasn't no none of that. That's a fact. They started calling us them hoods from New Orleans. And they kicked a bunch of us out. We got back in, but they kicked a bunch of, and it's because of that nigga. Yeah, it's because of him.
Because of him.
Yeah,
and I look at him. He ain't got no job. Fuck him. Say, Matt, I want to get to this right quick. I want to get to this Alcorn. As y'all know, Southern played Alcorn last week, and I said myself that it was probably the best battle that Southern has had thus far. But we've all noticed. We noticed that during that fifth quarter, the arrangers was the student arrangers, and a lot of people got different things about the fifth quarter and arrangers and everything. And this is how I feel. This is how I feel about it. I think it's great. Those guys over there, those student arrangers, are doing an amazing job over there. They writing some heat. You know, everything that they played was some heat. And but my thing is, they need to be paying those dudes. You know, I think I seen with your boy from Detroit. He did a live about this, but those students should be getting paid, man. Like those dudes are doing way too much not to be getting paid, you know, because
Darrell, it feel like you starting in the middle of the story. So why are they? Can you start from the beginning of this? Why are they? I'm confused.
Alcorn has some student arrangers, right? That
they don't have assistant band directors.
They do have assistant band directors. That's where I'm going with this. So they have a band director. They have assistant band directors. But for some reason, the students are we agree on a lot of things except um for some reason the students are they have more arrangements and are displaying more than what the band directors are displaying. This is not saying that they're not good arrangers, but to me, this is what if they're paying somebody for this, why those students not getting paid? Especially since 90% of the performance is being hosted or held by the students. That's my thing with it. I mean, look, those dudes doing a great job. I don't even know their name. I think Jared is one of the names. Whatever, those dudes doing a good job. I mean, and they deserve to have a program and to lead a program with the talent that they got. But Drew, yeah, they need to definitely be getting paid for this shit. Hey, look, I'm not gonna go to the point of they doing better than the band directors. That's for y'all to distinguish. But I'm gonna say this: those guys wore in front of the band for all, from what I seen, all but one song in the fifth quarter. If I'm not right, like 3 out of 5 songs was Drew. Yeah, that's not fair to those dudes, man. I don't. They may be getting paid. We don't know this.
Is Drew a student?
From what they had on uniforms, so they students to me.
Damn.
Why are those students not being compensated if they're not? You know, that's my
I don't
thing
know
about
about that. I think that's I don't know. I'm torn on that. Like, that's a hell of an opportunity. Let me say this. I know some dudes that when they were in college, they had a hell of a pen. And even in high school, and they were never given the opportunity to showcase their arrangement. So I rather appreciate the school. I mean, it sounds like what y'all saying is excessive, but okay, you would you mind if I call the name?
Yes. Go ahead, do
You
it.
mind?
I don't mind. I don't
Okay.
mind.
Why did I never hear? I know you can't answer this, so I don't mean to put you in a precarious position, but I should have heard some Kenneth Collins arrangements while he was going to Southern.
Well, that's true. You should have heard some Kenneth Collins arrangement. They had when I
Wait,
was in
let
the
me
band.
finish. I knew when I said that about Southern, you was gonna get. You let me finish. Okay, so I think while I don't know, man, that's if those students plan on going and being if those students plan on going and being band directors in the future, that's a hell of an internship. Like, that's a hell of an opportunity. When you go, you can be like, look, let me show you. You can go to your next employer and be like, let me show you what I was doing in high school. I mean, let me show you what I was doing in college. So
I agree.
when I get to this high school, I mean, I mean, of course, I could move heaven and earth here.
Hey, Matt,
So I don't
I
know.
agree. I
They
agree
should
with
be
that.
compensated, but I appreciate them getting that opportunity though.
Hey,
That's
look,
a
I
good
agree
ass
with
look.
that. When I was in the band at Southern, since we bring it up Southern, Brian Simmons got in front of the band with music, and Louis Matambo also got in front of the band with music. Not everything make it out because Sutton has, they like what they like. With it, it has to basically the band director has to approve what's going to get put out there. I don't have a problem with giving those guys a chance to put forth their talent and show what they're working with. What I'm saying is they are literally like, and I only paid attention to the fifth quarter. They're literally running the band. Like I ain't gonna say running the band. Let me stop. Let me not say that. They're not running the band. They are the music. And Matt, if it's like this, if they paying me to come here to get on Crucial Conflict, and then they ask you to come on every week and they're not gonna pay you, but they paying me to do it, would you feel some type of way?
Am I intern?
No, you ain't
Let
no
me say this.
intern, man.
When we Darrell, I'm gonna be real with you,
You as
dude.
a student, you're in a band
When
to play an instrument.
when
Of
when we
course, you
go to
got
the
some extra.
studio, When we go to the studio, it's children, it be students in the studio. They don't get paid nothing. Well, we get paid. They don't now. If they doing a bunch for me, like I mean, like they ain't writing no arrangements. They doing like grunt work, like they in school to get like business degrees, and they go and get us like water and shit. Like I mean, they really running for us, and they not getting paid a nickel. Let me say this though. I might squeeze them a couple dollars because I appreciate what they're doing. But I'm not responsible. I don't have to do that, and they're not going to be paid when they get there. With that being
that's why I
said,
said
this is a hellfire
they may be
opportunity.
getting for some. They may be getting a little something on the side.
If they're not, that's cool. If they're not, though, that's cool.
I don't think that's fair to me. To me, and everybody don't got to feel like I
it's
feel.
It's an internship. It's an internship,
man. Because an internship, when you go on an internship, man, this is what you're there to do that, and it's known that you're not going to get paid for it. They're not there.
You don't think those students knew they wasn't going to get paid for that?
Yeah, I know they know. I know they know this. I know that. What's up, Deontay? And that's what I was talking about. What I said had a live. Deontay did a live earlier. I mean, not earlier, a couple days ago. I'm not saying that they didn't know they was gonna get paid for it. But what I'm saying is 90% of the arrangements, fifth quarter, that's what I'm talking about, came from those dudes, and it was heat. You know what those guys could have did with those arrangements. They could have sold them. You know how many people how many poor arrangers they got out there that's waiting for shit like that. I just think they should be compensated in some type of way if they're gonna be hosting fifth quarters against a damn powerhouse. You dig? Because I've sat across from Alcorn a couple years. Man, I ain't never heard no heat like that.
I don't know, man. I would just be so happy for. Let me say this: when I went to Kennedy, I was in the concert band, and I was fully aware that Kennedy band was made for some of those things. Now, I feel like I can speak on this because Doc has transitioned, but Doc would squeeze me like a few dollars for doing it, but I wasn't paid like I would be paid for a gig. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on a lot of those things, you had people doing stuff. The school was making money, Doc and them were making money, and they wouldn't get paid nothing. I mean, this is an internship. Like you're not gonna. Andrew Baham wrote "Golden Time of Day." That's one of the best songs we played while I was at Kennedy. That fucking Sean Ruffin drum part, that bitch, he ain't got a nickel for that motherfucker. It's an internship. When you doing it,
he wrote. How many of his songs did y'all play?
He wrote a couple, and he wrote a couple.
How many did y'all?
He wrote a couple. He two that I know of. It could have been more, but two that I know of.
If I tell you, if what if Andrew Baham would have got up there and 9 out of the 10 songs y'all in the battle against St. Aug, Andrew Baham would have been the dude.
Let me ask you a question. So would you rather that the dudes get up there and play for free, or they be done like Kenny Collins was done, and we don't hear none of his arrangements while he's in college?
Well, Kenny Collins' arrangements, I ain't gonna say we didn't hear none of his arrangements because none of them was.
I asked you a straight up question.
So
what would you prefer?
I would rather them. I want them to have the opportunity to arrange and to get in front of the band because
do you know that it would be illegal to pay them as an assistant band director?
Yes, of course it would.
Hey,
So what is your preference? I want you can't have it both ways. Are you saying you prefer that we never hear their shit, or we hear their shit and they don't get paid? Darrell, you just cut out.
Say, bro, honestly, bro, I had some of my students write for the band right last on 2019, 2020, and currently. I feel as as a band director, I think Alcorn did was actually a smart thing. If somebody write an arrangement that's good, why not play it?
Yeah, hey, but god damn, I can't. You don't got it, 9 out of. I mean, look, bro. I just
Hey,
think
bro, you
they're
gotta
paying
recognize
somebody to
talent.
do this.
You gotta recognize talent.
Oh yeah, of course. Like I said at the beginning, those dudes are really talented. They're writing some real shit over there, like some heat, and on every different level, rap, uh, technical pieces, ballads. They putting some shit on that paper. But what I'm saying is they're paying somebody to do this, and
They paying
whether
who to do that? What do you mean?
they're
They
paying
paying?
their assistant band directors or their band directors to arrange music and to give the band music and let them play it. But I guess I'm looking at it from a
Man,
way of
man,
financial,
if you got a student that's
not
gonna
and not
arrange,
just and not talent on Front Street, bro.
hey, bro,
Right here.
that dude arrange better than the dude. Hey, shit, you just gotta go with the flow.
Let
Nah.
me. So let's agree to disagree upon that. Let me say two different things. I Can we now rank bands like college bands? And next week on the show, can we please feature some high school footage? Like
Absolutely. See,
I only want to talk about high school bands next week.
And I'm all
And my third thing is, have any of y'all heard anything about any middle schools this year? Because I haven't heard one peep
uh,
about one middle school.
no. So you saying you want to do a ranking, and then
I want to
next week
know.
we're gonna
I really want to know where y'all rank Alcorn now. That's the truth.
I
hey,
But
want I want to do high
huh?
school. I don't want to do high school.
I don't want to
no,
rank
no,
high school, but damn, I want to. I mean, like, can we please play some high school footage and like talk
we're gonna
about it? Like, I mean,
we're gonna play some Walker footage, but
You can do that.
I want to
so what you said is we're gonna have a moment of silence.
absolutely. Y'all gonna shut the hell up and let us play our damn music. That's what we're gonna do. But ranking Alcorn, after what I heard, man, what those dudes arranging, what Drew and the other guy arranging, I will put Alcorn at either number 3 or 4 on my list.
So who won into it?
Southern is number 1.
Who number two?
Norfolk is number 2. Number 3 would have to be out of Kentucky State and Alcorn.
Or a nigga be kissing Robin ass.
I'm
Norfolk.
not
I'm
kissing
gonna tell you
Robert
right
Davis.
now. Norfolk is not number two, brother. Norfolk
Nah,
shouldn't be in your
man.
top five. They
Norfolk
shouldn't be
is
in your
definitely
top
in the
five.
top 5, man. They
Okay,
sound good.
tell me if
Uh,
Norfolk is in your top. If Norfolk is your number two band, give me your favorite three Norfolk songs this year. Thank you.
look,
Of course not.
hey,
Of
look.
course not.
He trying to
All I
get
know is they sound good. That's what I know.
No, they don't. I mean, they sound great. I'm saying your top five. No, they can't be in there.
Why
Now
not? What's wrong
Kentucky
with
State, Mike, because they're a top five band. No,
it?
they can't be
Yeah,
top
top
five.
5 being, but they sound good. They got decent arrangements,
But we
and
haven't heard anything about Norfolk since the National Battle of the Bands.
Southern 1 and
Nah, they're
4,
not.
man.
They're not top. Okay, Darrell, let me hear your top five again. You got Southern, you got Norfolk, you got what?
Southern Norfolk. I'm gonna do Kentucky State because they've been consistent all year. Then I'm gonna do Alcorn.
Bring that goddamn
And
trumpet back.
bring the damn trumpet. And then I'm gonna do Graham.
Dog, do you know Alabama State would knock
Wait,
Norfolk
you're
and
right. There you
Kentucky?
go. There you go right there.
Dog, Alabama
Alabama
State
State.
would knock Kentucky State and
Alabama State.
Norfolk ass
Alabama
off.
State. There you go. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Alabama
Okay,
State.
so can I hear your ranking again?
All
And
right.
it's gotta be minus.
Southern. Be quiet, bro. Southern, Norfolk, Kentucky State, Alcorn, Alabama State. Well, Alabama State, Alcorn, or Alcorn, Alabama State. I just gotta. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
That's my
Darrell and Berger must get paid more money than me on this show because I don't get nothing. And Robin is looking out for you. Now I'm messing with it, but I'm not gonna lie. Norfolk not in my top 5. Kentucky State is probably, if they in my top 5, they knit about them. My top 5 is in no particular. Southern is better than everybody so far this year.
That's all that matters.
Alabama State is in my top 5. Alcorn is definitely in my top 5. I would love to see them in Alabama State battle. As a matter of fact, honestly, man, J State in my top 5. I thought FAMU was gonna be in my top 5. I thought Bethune Cookman. They both are kind of let down.
You naming these fuckboy ass bands, man? Them dudes not in the top 5.
I said they're not in there. I wanted them to be in there. They're not in there though. I wanted them to be in there. But for my 5th school, man, it's probably. I'm probably taking Kentucky State or something. Norfolk. They started out hot. But you got them ranked over Alabama State and Norfolk and Alcorn? Hell no.
Damn right. Right.
No indeed. Boy, Alabama State will put Norfolk and Kentucky State in a blender. They will put them in a blender, bro. Alcorn State will crucify them. Yeah, bro. Like, come on, let's stop.
Hey, look, Matt. Let me tell you like this, bro. Last week was Alcorn Super Bowl. All right. If they ain't playing against Southern, they ain't gonna have another Super Bowl. I'll put it like that. Southern get everybody best. Well, they try to be at their best. But
man, I just saw Rashawn this. I'm not gonna lie. Talladega might be in my top 5 too.
But I've only heard Talladega twice this year.
Talladega, say Grambling might be. Man, you playing the round.
I put Grambling there, but then I had to take him
You got Kentucky State over Grambling.
Fucking right.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
I do too.
Yes, sir.
Y'all fucking hate Grambling.
I had Grambling in my top 5.
Dog.
I took him out because of Alcorn.
Johnny, how many of your students you ever sent to Grambling?
I got a student there right now.
I don't believe that shit. I bet you ain't even gonna dap that little man off at Bayou Classic. You gonna dap that little man off?
And I had a put to go down this year.
Yeah, you better, Johnny. If you don't dap them dudes off at the Classic, next week we discussing that.
Hey,
huh?
Greg said he got Tuskegee #1.
Hey, you gotta realize I'm the band director. I'm happy that they're in college.
Facts. Matt, what don't you like about Norfolk, bro? Like, what's wrong with that?
Say, bro, like it's only so many melancholy arrangements I can take. Like, okay, like this is my issue with some schools. Now, this isn't Norfolk specifically, but
obviously,
I want your Tennessee State ain't man. Yeah, I had high hopes for them.
No.
But when you have cranking songs, I don't want them to feel like the soft part of a ballad. Like, at some point, we got to get out of the fucking melancholy. We got to get out of the bum, bum, bum.
Matt, I'm gonna ask you this. When the last time you heard Norfolk in person? I used to feel the same way you feel about Norfolk right now. When the last time you heard them in person? Come on, baby.
You know what? I've heard Norfolk in person one time, and it was like at a fair or something. They was marching through a fair.
Yeah,
and they sound good.
He knows nothing. That is absolutely correct. Norfolk, bruh, as on camera, they don't sound as loud as they are in person. Like Norfolk has power. They have a great sound as far as cleanliness, and then they have decent arrangements. They don't have like great arrangements, but they have decent arrangements. So until I hear otherwise, I'm gonna put Norfolk in my top 5.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, let me say this though. There are bands I absolutely hate. I don't hate Norfolk. I mean, but they're just not in my top 5. Now, let me say this. They are easily in my top like 8. But my top 5, I mean, it's crowded in the top 5, dog. Like, I don't know how you have some of these bands above Grambling or above Alabama State or above. And man, like, I'm gonna be real with you, Alabama A&M sound good this year.
Yeah, they do. But what I'm saying is Kentucky State has put on a consistent show all year. Well, let me start my top.
No, they did not. No, they didn't. Kentucky State do not sound amazing every game.
Southern is Southern. Norfolk has sounded good and has been consistent all year also. Kentucky State has been consistent every battle that they have been a part of. They won, and they won by a landslide. And then
let me say this: if Kentucky State see Talladega right now, you got Kentucky State. Of course not. Of course
it would be a good battle.
Of course it would. Miguel
Matt,
and them savages on Talladega staff would use that band Kentucky State to eat with.
The only reason Talladega is not in my top 5 is because I've only seen them twice, and I haven't seen them in. Besides the J State battle, I haven't seen them in a heated battle. You know, so
them savages in Talladega. These dudes.
Schools, I have been seeing other bands all year.
When them savages from Talladega would get their hands on goddamn Kentucky State, them kids, they would get the drop. Them kids would start dropping out of school. Half the band, the drum major's gonna need to get a horn for Kentucky State. A lot of stuff gonna go bad. It's gonna be a great migration the fuck up out of that school. No, man. Like that. No, stop. Let's stop with that. Kentucky State is okay.
Arrangements.
Kentucky State arrangements. I didn't think Talladega arrangements was bad this year.
There wasn't, but Kentucky State arrangements are not bad at all either. They're bad to me.
And Talladega would punch holes in their ass.
Yeah, Talladega definitely gonna be louder. They're gonna be louder and more.
No, they're not gonna be louder. They're gonna punch holes in their ass.
They're gonna be.
They're gonna punch holes. They're gonna punch big holes in their ass. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
They're gonna be louder, and Kentucky State gonna be loud, and they're gonna be clean, and they're gonna have good arrangements. So I mean, you can keep Norfolk out of your top 5. You can hate on Kentucky State. But
I'm not hating. I asked you a straight up question. Okay. If Kentucky State saw Alabama State, who you got?
That'd be a great battle right
now. No, it would not. No, it wouldn't.
Matt,
it would absolutely not be a good. Come on, Darrell.
That is a great battle.
That wouldn't be no good battle.
Everybody watching right now, if you think that would be a great battle, right now. Who are you taking in a Kentucky State Alabama State battle right now?
Anybody says Kentucky State, they only got one fucking ear, or they never heard Alabama this year.
If you take,
no way.
If you taking Kentucky State, put in the comments Kentucky State. If you
they're not taking Kentucky. Nobody. It's no way. It's no way. It's no man. They don't sound as good, dog. But
Southern is in a league of their own. Let's not do that one. But that's a hard battle right there.
It wouldn't be a hard battle.
That's two programs that are great, Pat. Man, I'm telling you.
No, dog. No. I'm sorry. I mean, in this one case, dog, it's not even close between Alabama State and Kentucky State. Dog, Alabama State. Dog, have you heard Alabama State this year?
Yes,
Alabama State. They sound way better than Kentucky State.
No, man. What bro, you must not really been listening to Kentucky State.
I'm not saying Kentucky State. No, I'm with you. I'm not saying Kentucky State is not a top 10 band. Now, that is an interesting question. Who you got out of Alcorn and Dega?
Give me a.
I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Give me.
It's a pick. It's a pick 'em.
Arrangements, man. Arrangements. I'm gonna get Alcorn, but that's hard, man. That's hard.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. TC has a way of muddying the water with their aggression. They have a way, man.
For some reason, he want to be on camera, y'all. Y'all, what's up? Say what's up,
man. Let my nephew be on camera, man.
Say what's up, man. That's a hard battle, though, bro.
I'm probably taking. I don't know. You're right. That's a good battle, but I don't think you can conclusively say one way or another which way it would go. I'm telling you right now, Alabama State will put Kentucky State in they would misuse Kentucky State. That's a fact. That's a fact. Kentucky, as a matter of fact, y'all are dangerously close to overrating Kentucky State. They are a great band. We getting to the point where y'all saying they excellent. Excellent is a stretch.
Come on, man.
They haven't reached excellent yet.
Nobody's saying they're excellent. Something is excellence. That's excellence. But Kentucky State is in that tier. What right now? You got Jackson, Alabama State, Kentucky State, and Grambling. And Talladega.
You are out of boy. You know what Jackson State would do to Darrell. You wrong for that.
Didn't Alabama State just get
Jackson? So you wrong for that, brother. You wrong for that.
Jackson State took L's to two of those bands already.
But so you telling me, man, stop it. You telling me you think that Kentucky State could stand in front of Jack? Stop it, Darrell.
Oh no, I don't think that versus Jackson though.
You said they're in the same tier. I'm saying emphatically they're not on the same level. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't, Darrell.
Look at it like this: if I think that Kentucky State would do Alabama State, then Alabama State gave Jackson State an L. So obviously, Kentucky State may be able to give Jackson State an L too. I mean,
Kentucky State is not on the same level as those bands.
Yes, they are, bro.
They're not. Kentucky State ain't seeing Jackson. Oh, you stop that. No, they're not. Right, they're not seeing Jackson State, brother.
Like, people are saying the same thing, brother. Like, you are very, very much sleeping on Kentucky State.
I'm not sleeping on dog. Let me tell you something. Kentucky State is not Kentucky. I think the arrangements between Jackson State and Kentucky State are going to be close. I don't think that's going to be no landslide. Kentucky State is not going to have an answer for Jackson State tuba section. They're not going to have an answer for Jackson State's trombone section. They're not going to have an answer for the mellophone section. They're just not going to have an answer for that. They're not going. It's going to be too much for them. They're going to get overwhelmed early.
Hey, I kind of agree, but I don't agree with that, Jamal Trabian. They are trying to do a little something with their end. Kentucky State is getting all, but seeing Jackson, I don't see it.
Wait, this man comment is wild.
Yeah. I think Jackson. I don't know, man. People are gonna see the real Jackson come next week because, like I said, you get everybody's best band when they see Southern. But thus far, Alabama State has gave Jackson an L, and Talladega has gave Jackson an L. Which
the battle between Talladega and Jackson was close.
And I think that, it was. And I think that
it was very close.
Alabama State. So therefore, I think that Kentucky State will give Jackson State an L.
But you acting like Kentucky State gave any of them schools an L. Yeah, okay, listen, Darrell, you got it sounding like to the people in the audience, I don't like Kentucky State but I gotta say this. Name a prominent band that Kentucky State then gave an L.
Then they just gave Miles an L. And then they give
Prominent.
Tennessee State an L too.
Prominent.
Didn't they give Tennessee State an L? Tennessee State.
Oh, prominent. Tennessee State is prominent. Tennessee State is prominent.
All right, then. So, what we talking
and
about?
And another thing, battle between Kentucky State and Miles was that battle. That wasn't no ass kicking between them and Miles.
But they got a dub. They got a dub.
I mean, man, Darrell, you must got some family at Kentucky State, bro, because you see them in a whole different light.
I've ever had Kentucky State in my vocabulary. No, they not. I don't have them a part of my squad.
I don't know how we rank in Kentucky State above Alcorn or Alabama State
because they're there.
And honestly, Jackson State would just shit all over Kentucky State. And stop. You know that, brother. Come on now.
I don't know that.
Come on now.
Even though it is fuck J State, but I'm being real right now. I'm not even. It's not even J State week yet. Kentucky State is one of those bands, man.
I don't see how they top in your top five, but anyway, I don't know. God bless them all. Next week, I'm looking forward to some high school footage. Is it any schools that we need to be on the lookout for in the comments? Like any schools we need to be? Are we
talking about like right now high schools, or are we talking about like high schools?
I'm talking about high like. We ain't really reviewed no high school footage in the season. Damn near over. I'm ready to get into something
because there's not really none. A lot of these programs, like some of these programs, haven't had a chance to really get out there.
I don't give a wait. No. I'm not responsible for that. I am on a show where we review band footage. I'm gonna review band footage. It's not my job to do that.
So let's do this. Let's do band footage, high schools from now, and then high schools, from whenever y'all want to do.
No. I mean, we done reviewed every. We done reviewed every piece of past footage. We done reviewed every piece of. Listen, and when I say band footage from now, I mean from all over the country. It could be Craig Mott. But I want to review high. Well, I want Edna Carr versus Landry. Okay, I want to see that in the fifth quarter.
We're not doing that. No, fuck that. I will turn the show off. I have the power to end the show at any moment.
Edna Carr versus Landry.
The Landry versus Edna Carr. I will turn
Carver Easton. Hey, Akin Ayodel, are you saying that because you've heard those schools and you like them, or are you just saying that because you just want him? Because I'm curious. Like you saw those schools and you liked their footage? Oh yeah, he said he saw them. Okay, cool. Well, I want to see that. Oh shit, Livingston and Carver. Livingston and Carver battle.
I'm telling you right now, we're not watching any Landry footage. I will end the show. And Crucial Conflict will be
wait, Livingston and Carver was probably a good ass battle. They're only the clips I saw this year.
If you from out of town,
Livingston and Carver. So it's still French and his staff at Carver and Dedrick them at Livingston, right?
I think so. I know for a
fact. Oh yeah, hell yeah! We're watching some high school footage next week. The hell with that. But I mean, I want to watch footage from. I went to a battle out here in Dallas. I want to see what Deontay and them got. I want to see Whitehaven. I want to see a few schools. I want to see what they all doing.
I want to see Pope John Paul.
Beaumont Central got a band this year.
I haven't heard. That's what I'm saying. I haven't really heard too much from high school. I've seen 8, I've seen 35, and I've seen Call. So I really don't know. Y'all gonna have to give us the people the shows to review because I really don't know. Say, hey, look, if you can, Travian, send that link to the Crucial Conflict messenger, and we'll try to get them all together so we can review them.
We just next week we're just gonna play some footage. Terrell, something is going on.
Stop.
I haven't heard one middle school band yet. Like a song, like not like.
Yeah,
Have you heard anything? I mean,
I haven't heard nothing. I haven't even seen, let alone heard, any middle school bands. Like I haven't even heard about them. Like on Facebook, the band directors talking. I haven't heard none of that.
okay. Well, I got to do some investigating because I don't understand why. I understand that shit happens, so it could be like some sort of extenuating circumstance. But I'm saying, I mean, I haven't even by mistake happened upon one middle school clip. So I don't know, but I'm looking forward to hearing some high school shit. It may be COVID related. Don't pop out. No, middle schools pop out before parade season. Amos, in our day, middle schools didn't pop out till parade season. These days, they be like them middle schools be having like football games and shit.
Yeah.
Like they be popping out. It's a little different now. And I haven't heard one song. That's what I'm saying. Like so, I ain't heard nothing. But I'm look like I said, I'm looking forward to hearing all of the high school footage next week, man. Like
Hey, look,
um
I'm looking forward for this weekend. FAMU is actually going to Southern this weekend, and they got it on their mind supposedly. So I'm looking forward to that this weekend, and then next week, Crucial Conflict will be on the yard at the Boombox Classic, Southern versus Jackson. If y'all gonna be there, y'all hit us up. It's going down, Boombox Classic, like it always do. But as high schools, if y'all got any videos y'all want us to review, we finna get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all get it loaded. Make sure when we get on, y'all can send them to us and we're gonna review it. It could be from Portland, Oregon. Shit, we don't care if it's some good. If it's a good battle, let's look at it, man. We're trying to keep the culture alive. Thank y'all for watching the show. Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all tag, y'all share this video. And Matt don't know what he's talking about as far as his top five. Happy birthday to Man Jesus with his perm. Right now he's in the chair getting his relaxer done because he about to go out and cut up on him. And if y'all have a moment, y'all can send $1. If you can send $1 to my dude, y'all hit his cash up, man. Burger get on here all the time and be giving us a lot of good content, and he actually truly love this shit. So y'all hit Burger cash up, right?
man, real talk. Everybody keeps saying we can't play no Landry footage. I absolutely want it. I ain't heard Landry this year, but I totally want him.
Man,
I don't know. Everybody keeps.
I'm gonna turn the show off. I'm gonna
Yes.
cancel, I'm gonna
Hey,
cancel this.
the Bayou Classic is in New Orleans this year.
Yeah, it is. It is. And they're having a parade. And they're having the Bayou Classic parade. Everything is going to be pretty much normal this year. I think the route is going to be changed.
Anybody heard anything? Anybody heard anything about the Baton Rouge high schools, like Bel Air and Glen Oaks and other?
I know they got a lot of transitioning going on in Baton Rouge, but I haven't heard anything about it.
No, well, they like New Orleans. Anyway, listen, this has been an amazing show. Thank y'all for tuning in. We always appreciate it. No, listen, I'm not even on Landry, Jared. Like you got me wrong this time. I really want to see. What I'm saying is, Jared, I want to see high school footage. Like we come on here. The one thing when we decided we were gonna start doing the show, I love high school band, like, and so I wanna review high school footage, and Landry's a high school. I haven't seen no Landry footage. The reason why I'm saying I want to see Landry is because everybody keeps saying they don't want me to see Landry.
That's you
Why
bullshitting. Matter of fact, fuck that. We're gonna pull up some Kennedy footage next week too, and make sure
we can. I really haven't.
We're gonna get all that shit.
Humping the Jump was from 35. Real talk though, I'm getting a bad rap this time. I really ain't saw no Landry footage, but I ain't really saw no high school footage.
You ain't got.
We gonna put like 35. Eastern got a band this year.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, we playing clips from everybody. I want to see everybody. Yeah, I absolutely want to see everybody. So it's all good. Anyway,
Scarfinger said you must have didn't watch the last show because he basically he was talking about Kennedy.
who said that? Who was talking about Kennedy?
Scarfingers. He from Norfolk, man.
Wait, he can he come on next week?
Yeah, he can come on next week. Scarfinger, you
Okay,
on next
but yeah,
week,
Scuff, yeah, pull up next week and we can discuss Kennedy. Anyway, y'all, that's our time. It's been a great show. We love y'all to pieces. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and hollering at us. Blessings.
That's it. Oh, wait, we still alive. Peace and hair grease. Oh, we got a couple of. Robin, who's